In the ever-evolving landscape of American politics, the potential re-election of Donald Trump in the 2024 presidential election has sparked a whirlwind of theories and predictions. With advancements in artificial intelligence, experts are now analyzing how a Trump victory could reshape the nation in unprecedented ways. Today, we're diving into the top 5 theories that explore the transformative changes America might experience if Trump secures a second term. From shifts in economic policies to alterations in international relations, these theories provide a fascinating glimpse into a possible future. Imagine a world where AI-driven insights influence everything from healthcare to education, all under the leadership of a familiar figure. Each theory we'll discuss today is backed by data and analysis, offering a unique perspective on the implications of a Trump presidency. As we unpack these theories, you'll discover how they could impact your daily life, the economy, and even the global stage. Whether you're a supporter, a skeptic, or simply curious about the future, this video promises to engage your mind and spark discussions. But before we jump into the theories, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring you more insightful content like this, keeping you informed about the latest developments in politics, technology, and beyond. So, are you ready to explore the top 5 theories about how America will change if Donald Trump wins in 2024? Let's get started and uncover the possibilities that lie ahead. Number 5, increased federal control over state policies. One of the most significant changes in domestic policy and governance that could emerge from a Trump victory in 2024 is the potential for increased federal control over state policies. This shift would manifest in various areas, including education, healthcare, and environmental regulations. Unlike the more decentralized approach favored by many states, a Trump administration might prioritize a more uniform federal standard, particularly in areas where he perceives state policies as misaligned with national interests. This change ranks at number 5 because, while it could streamline certain processes and create a cohesive national strategy, it may also lead to tensions between state and federal authorities. For instance, education policies could see a push for standardized testing and curriculum guidelines that reflect federal priorities, potentially stifling local innovation and responsiveness to community needs. In contrast to the higher-ranked changes, which may involve more radical shifts in governance, this increased federal control represents a more subtle yet impactful evolution. It could lead to a tug-of-war between state leaders advocating for local autonomy and a federal government asserting its authority. Moreover, this change could affect funding allocations, with federal resources potentially being redirected to states that align with the administration's vision, leaving others at a disadvantage. This could create disparities in how policies are implemented across the country, further complicating the relationship between state and federal governments. While this change may not be as dramatic as others on our list, its implications for governance and the balance of power are profound. It sets the stage for a more centralized approach to policymaking, contrasting sharply with the more localized governance that many states currently enjoy. As we move up the list, we'll explore changes that could redefine the very fabric of American governance, making this initial shift a crucial foundation for understanding the broader implications of a Trump presidency. Number 4, shift in trade policies. A Trump victory in the 2024 presidential election could lead to a significant shift in trade policies, ranking it at number 4 in our analysis of impacts on international relations. Under Trump's previous administration, we witnessed a strong emphasis on protectionism, characterized by tariffs on imports and a focus on renegotiating trade agreements. This approach aims to prioritize American industries and jobs, often at the expense of global partnerships. This change stands out due to its potential to reshape America's relationships with key trading partners. A return to these policies could lead to heightened tensions with countries like China and the European Union, as tariffs and trade barriers may be reintroduced or expanded. The unique feature of this shift is its dual nature. While it seeks to bolster domestic manufacturing, it risks igniting trade wars that could disrupt global supply chains and economic stability. In contrast to the higher-ranked changes, which may involve more direct geopolitical maneuvers, the impact of trade policy is more nuanced, affecting economic relations and diplomatic ties over time. The ramifications of these policies could ripple through various sectors, influencing everything from consumer prices to international investment flows. Moreover, this shift could lead to a re-evaluation of alliances, as countries may seek to strengthen their own economic positions in response to America's protectionist stance. Nations that rely heavily on exports to the US might be forced to adapt quickly, potentially leading to new trade agreements or partnerships that could alter the global economic landscape. While the impact on trade policies may not be as immediate or dramatic as military or diplomatic actions, its long-term effects on international relations are profound. As we continue to explore the list, we'll uncover changes that could redefine alliances and reshape the global order, making this trade policy shift a critical precursor to understanding the broader implications of a Trump presidency. Number 3. Revival of populist policies. The revival of populist policies ranks at number 3 in our exploration of how America could change under a Trump presidency in 2024. This resurgence would likely emphasize a strong connection between the government and the common people, focusing on issues that resonate deeply with everyday Americans. Populism often champions the needs of the working class, advocating for policies that prioritize job creation, wage increases, and economic fairness. What sets this change apart is its potential to reshape the political landscape by galvanizing a broad base of support. Populist policies could manifest in various forms, such as increased investment in infrastructure, protection of American jobs through tariffs, and a push for healthcare reforms that prioritize affordability and accessibility. This approach not only appeals to Trump's core supporters but also seeks to attract disillusioned voters who feel left behind by traditional political elites. In contrast to the higher-ranked changes, which may involve more sweeping geopolitical strategies or structural shifts in governance, the revival of populist policies focuses on domestic issues that directly impact citizens' lives. This grassroots approach can create a sense of urgency and empowerment among voters, fostering a political climate where their voices are amplified. Moreover, the revival of populist policies could lead to a re-examination of existing social contracts, challenging the status quo and prompting discussions about wealth distribution and corporate accountability. This could result in a more engaged electorate, as citizens rally around issues that matter most to them, potentially leading to significant electoral shifts in future elections. While the revival of populist policies may not carry the same immediate weight as international relations or trade shifts, its implications for domestic governance and societal cohesion are profound. As we move closer to the top of our list, we'll uncover changes that could redefine the very essence of American democracy, making this revival a pivotal moment in the ongoing narrative of the nation's political evolution. Number 2. Polarization and social fragmentation. Polarization and social fragmentation rank at number 2 in our examination of how America could change if Donald Trump wins the 2024 presidential election. This phenomenon refers to the deepening divides within American society, where differing political ideologies, cultural values, and social identities increasingly separate individuals and communities. Under a Trump administration, these divisions could become even more pronounced, as rhetoric and policies may further entrench partisan lines. What makes this change particularly striking is its pervasive impact on everyday life. As political discourse becomes more charged, individuals may find themselves aligning more closely with like-minded groups, leading to echo chambers that reinforce existing beliefs. This fragmentation can manifest in various ways, from social media interactions to community engagements, creating an environment where compromise and dialogue become increasingly rare. In contrast to the top-ranked change, which may involve more direct shifts in governance or policy, Polarization and social fragmentation focus on the societal fabric itself. This change is characterized by a growing mistrust of opposing viewpoints, which can lead to hostility and even violence in extreme cases. The unique feature of this shift is its ability to affect not just political outcomes but also social cohesion, as communities become more isolated and less willing to engage with differing perspectives. Moreover, the implications of polarization extend beyond politics. They can influence everything from education to workplace dynamics. As individuals retreat into their ideological corners, the potential for collaboration and understanding diminishes, creating a fragmented society that struggles to address common challenges. While polarization and social fragmentation may not result in immediate policy changes, their long-term effects on American democracy and social stability are profound. As we approach the top of our list, we'll explore a change that could redefine the very principles of governance and civic engagement, making this polarization a critical factor in understanding the future of America under a Trump presidency. Number 1. Economic Nationalism Revisited. Economic nationalism revisited ranks as the number one change that could reshape America if Donald Trump wins the 2024 presidential election. This concept emphasizes prioritizing domestic industries, protecting American jobs, and reducing reliance on foreign markets. Under a Trump administration, we could see a resurgence of policies that advocate for America first, fundamentally altering the nation's economic landscape. What sets this change apart is its sweeping potential to influence multiple sectors, from manufacturing to agriculture. Economic nationalism could manifest through increased tariffs on imports, incentives for domestic production, and stringent regulations on foreign investments. This approach aims to bolster the American economy by fostering local businesses and creating jobs, appealing to a broad base of voters who feel the effects of globalization and outsourcing. This change ranks at number 1 because it not only addresses immediate economic concerns, but also taps into a deeper sentiment of national pride and self-sufficiency. Unlike polarization and social fragmentation, which primarily affect societal dynamics, economic nationalism has the power to reshape the very foundation of the American economy. It could lead to a reconfiguration of trade relationships, as countries may need to adapt to a more protectionist U.S. stance, potentially igniting trade disputes or prompting new alliances. Moreover, the unique feature of economic nationalism is its ability to resonate across various demographics, uniting those who feel disenfranchised by the current economic system. This could lead to a significant shift in voter behavior, as individuals rally around policies that promise to restore American manufacturing and protect local jobs. While the revival of populist policies focuses on specific issues, economic nationalism encompasses a broader vision for the country's economic future. It challenges the status quo and invites a re-evaluation of what it means to be economically independent in a globalized world. As we conclude our exploration, it's clear that economic nationalism revisited could redefine America's role on the world stage, making it a pivotal change to watch in the coming years. In today's video, we explored the top 5 theories about how America could change if Donald Trump wins the 2024 presidential election. We began with number 5, the increased federal control over state policies, highlighting how this shift could redefine the balance of power between state and federal governments. Next, we examined number 4, the shift in trade policies, which could lead to heightened tensions with key trading partners and reshape economic relationships globally. At number 3, we discussed the revival of populist policies, emphasizing how this approach could resonate with everyday Americans and challenge the political elite. Following that, we delved into number 2, polarization and social fragmentation, a change that could deepen societal divides and impact social cohesion across the nation. Finally, we reached number 1, economic nationalism revisited, a powerful force that could reshape the American economy by prioritizing domestic industries and protecting American jobs. These theories paint a complex picture of a potential future under a Trump presidency, revealing both opportunities and challenges that could arise. Each change carries significant implications for governance, international relations, and the very fabric of American society. If you found this exploration insightful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue to bring you engaging content that dives deep into the pressing issues of our time. We encourage you to explore more about these theories and their potential impacts, as understanding these dynamics is crucial for navigating the future of America. As we move forward, remember that the political landscape is ever-changing, and your voice matters. Stay informed, stay engaged, and be part of the conversation that shapes our nation's future. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video, where we'll continue to unravel the complexities of our world and the forces that drive change.